Most important thing in the world is to know Christ and make him known. The second most important thing, though, is to make sure you can do the first thing. That's where I come in. You're focusing your life to number one. I'm focusing a majority of my life on number two. What do I mean by that? During COVID, they called the church non-essential, yet they left strip clubs open, marijuana dispensaries, Home Depot, and Lowe's, but they said the bride of Christ was non-essential. They always say separation of church and state. Why is it then that the state could come in and shut down the church?
Let's be real for a second. Do you remember when the world decided what was essential? During COVID, it felt like everything stayed open, except the one place people actually needed for hope. You could grab a bottle of whiskey or a cart full of groceries, but worship? That was labeled optional. Like faith was something you could just pause and pick up later. Like it was more convenient for the government. The thing is, the Bible doesn't see it that way. Hebrews 10:25, it's pretty clear about not forsaking the assembly. But we were told, actually, go ahead and forsake it. Just stay home. And look where we are now. It's not just about shutdowns anymore. Now, you've got people praying outside of Planned Parenthood and being arrested for it. Or praying in their own church. They're meeting, they're worshiping, and suddenly protesters come and interrupt them. Since when did a quiet prayer service become a threat to society? It reminds me of Acts 5:29. We must obey God rather than men. We've seen this movie before. Daniel didn't close his blinds when prayer became a crime. He opened his windows wider. The early church didn't wait for Rome's permission to meet. They just met. Jesus warned us in John 15 that if the world hates us, it's only because it hated him first. So when you see worship being mocked, restricted, or shut it down, don't think for a second that it's progress. It's confirmation. The First Amendment might protect our right to be there, but the Bible tells us to expect resistance. If worship can be turned off during a crisis and harassed during times of peace, you aren't just watching a political shift. You're watching prophecy and policy collide in real time.
So if we want to know Christ and make him known, we must have one ingredient, a free society. It is hard to know Christ and make him known in countries where the gospel is not allowed to be told on the side of the street, like China or North Korea. When Christians fail to care about politics, politics will start caring about Christians. And we must understand that we are the recipients and the inheritors of a country that was founded by Christians so the gospel can spread.